Hey guys, it's Abby and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to share with you my process of making photo books. So a lot of you have asked me this question, especially on Twitter and Instagram, like how I do my photo books, how I lay them out, what softwares I use, and this video is going to explain everything that I use from my tools, my scanning techniques, my coloring techniques, and how I basically plan my layout. So this is my latest one. This is from my New York trip. It's a bit thick. It's around 80 pages. But in the past, I have made some tiny ones. These ones are my favorites actually. They are photos from my Instagram that I actually created by color scheme. So they have there are yellows, and then there are greens, oranges, browns, my favorite vintagey colors. And I decided to document it this way. This is like a bluish spread because I wanted to see it visually, and it's just nice seeing everything like in a tangible format. And then in the past, I also made 2 photo books featuring 2 of my favorite countries. So there's Japan and Singapore. I made these kind of in a very magazine style. So I have added some journal spreads, I have added photos, brush lettering, and I think it's something that I'm very particular with, considering I do lettering and I do everything by hand and analogs. So these digital photo books are sort of a visual way for me to incorporate my design aspect, at the same time preserving my love for art and inclination towards anything analog. So keep watching to learn more about how I do my photo books.
So just to give you an idea, this is what the interface of the photo book designer looks like. This is actually part of the software that I downloaded from the website that I'm using to print my photo books. So basically, you start with a blank canvas and choose which one you're going to print. I chose an 8x8 small square soft cover, which is what you see here, and I named the project NYC. Here on the left, you will see some of the photos that I am using to add to my spreads. Everything is sort of DIY friendly, which I like. You can either make your own shapes or choose from already existing layouts. So basically, that's how I gone through most of the layouts here. Most of them I just copy pasted, which I find was easier because it has helped me familiarize myself with how the layout's going to look. Like some pages have lettering on top and some text at the bottom. So I also scanned my Polaroid photos, my other photos. Everything has been really messy, so I tried to put them all in a folder and then import them here on the left side, just so I have a basis on how to chronologically edit my photos and place them inside the pages. So the pages here are actually interchangeable. So if you want to rearrange the pages, you can actually move around some stuff. And I think that has really helped me in my process design-wise, because sometimes you would estimate like some layouts would take like 4 pages, some would just take 2, some would actually take more than 4. So I think that's something crucial that you have to consider. Overall, I would think it's a very easy to use software. It's just that sometimes, I don't know if it's because my laptop has been upgraded to the latest iOS, but apparently it's kind of slow, so I kind of had a hard time. Like there's this one time I was 50% done with this photo book, but I didn't manage to save it, so I had to redo a whole bunch of stuff. So luckily I have like some kind of, I took videos of the layout that I was doing, so I had an idea how it went. But right now what I do is I always save for every change that I do, just so I can manage my expectations. So again, this is called Photo Book Designer. So this is what the final photo book looks like for my New York City photo book. This is entitled New York City and Beyond. I'm going to share with you some of the layouts that I did. I mostly just used Courier New as the font and sort of highlighted specific places that I really liked. And I think this was a more chronological way of documenting everything, not just in New York, but also my travels in between, concerts I've attended, people I've met, friends I've made, and basically all the nice things that I was able to experience during my 4 months in New York.
So that's it for this quick tutorial on how to do photo books. I hope you enjoyed. Speaking of New York, I have previous videos and vlogs about my New York trip last year, so you can definitely check them out. I will link the playlist down below for you to watch and binge on because they're quite a lot. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!